Jai Hind students. So today in biology we are starting a new chapter, that is reproduction in organism. So many a times you all have studied about reproduction. You are studying it from your lower classes ki what is reproduction, how it occurs. So today we will be dealing with the same topic but in a more depth. So now what is reproduction? Reproduction, it is a biological process in which an organism gives rise to young ones similar to itself. So it is a process in which organism give birth to young ones, similar to itself. Now similar to itself means ki if a organism is human beings, then it will give birth to human only, not to a cow, not to a dog, not to a horse. A horse give birth to horse, a cow give birth to a cow. So the young ones are produced which are similar to the parents. Now what is lifespan? What is the meaning of lifespan? Lifespan is the period from birth to the natural death of an organism. So starting from the birth to the natural death, this complete tenure is known as lifespan. But it is not necessary that lifespan is always related to the size of an organism. It is not necessary. For example, if you say the size of crow and parrot, if you see, you all have seen crow and parrot. So what have you observed? The size of crow and parrot, it is very much quite similar, not totally similar, but it is quite similar. But still they show a wide difference in their lifespan. Life of crow is estimated as 15 years, and in few species of parrot, the maximum lifespan is estimated as 100 years in few species. So you can see a wide difference between the lifespan, and both belongs to bird, but still they have a difference in lifespan. Similarly, you all have seen a mango tree and a peepal tree also. So mango tree has much shorter lifespan than a peepal tree. So with this we have concluded that the lifespan is not related to the size of an organism. Whatever be the size, it's not that a similar organism exhibits similar lifespan. No individual is immortal except single-celled organism. Now what is the meaning? Immortal means a person or an organism which never dies. Ajar, Amar that we call it. So nobody is immortal, means everyone has to die one day. But single-celled organism are there, they are present which never dies. Okay, now the question here arises ki why they do not show death, why they do not die. So the reason is that because in single-celled organism, for example amoeba, bacteria, so what happened in this case, the parent body, they exhibit asexual reproduction. So here what happened, the parent body, it grow, it get mature, when it get matured, it divide into daughter cell by the process of cell division. So here what happened, death is not occurring, but when an organism is attaining its maturity, it is dividing into daughter cells. So and this continues, this daughter cell again grow, get matured and again divide. So in this way life continues. So that's why they never die, single-celled organism. Now broadly speaking, reproduction is divided into two main parts, that is sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. You all are familiar with both the terms. In sexual reproduction, as you all know, two parents of opposite sex are required. Here a fusion of male and female gamete occur to form a zygote, and then the offsprings which are formed by sexual reproduction, they are totally dissimilar. Dissimilar means morphologically, genetically they are different from their parent. As compared to sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction, here only a single parent is required. No two parents are required, either male or female. No gamete formation occur, no sex cells are present, and the offsprings are genetically and morphologically similar. Here they are totally similar, and that the term clone is used for morphologically and genetically similar offsprings. Now we will be studying in detail about the asexual reproduction. Now, if you talk about animals, in animal, asexual reproduction is more common in single-celled organism, and in plants and animals also you may find asexual reproduction which has a simple body organization, very simple body organization. In case of Protista, in case of Monera, cell division is the more common method of reproduction. Now, there are many single-celled organisms. For example, amoeba, paramecium, they all are single-celled organisms. Now, they reproduced by binary fission, in which what happens? The organism grow, matured, and the nucleus, it divides into two parts. And then the division of cytoplasm occur and two daughter cells are formed. In case of yeast, budding is the common method. Here a small outgrowth which arises from the parent body, and this outgrowth is known as bud. Now what happened? These all are the asexual mode of reproduction, but sometimes during unfavorable condition, when the conditions are not fruitful or not favorable, so what happened? Do they show division? Do they show asexual reproduction? No. The answer is no. Now what happened during unfavorable condition? A process called incestation occur. Now what is incestation? What do you mean by incestation? So here what happens? During unfavorable condition, the organism, they form a three-layered structure around themselves, and this three-layered structure is known as cyst. It is a tough three-layered covering which protect the organism from unfavorable condition, and this process is known as incestation. So it remains inside the cyst, and whenever favorable condition return, this parent cell, it divides through multiple fission. It divides through multiple fission.